Since 2003, Total Air has been keeping Tampa Bay area homes cool with friendly service, skilled male and female techs, and easy online booking. Perfect for your hot Florida days.
Good to go?
Good to go.
Total Air, cool responsibly.
When your power goes out, remember just how inconvenient your life can be. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you'll have power when you need it. Our Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted. Get a free 10-year warranty with the purchase of any air-cooled generator. Call Generac Generators today. Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power.
Streaming from the Tampa Bay 28 Weather Center in Studio A, this is Dennis Phillips Live. Sponsored by Generac Generators. Life is primitive without power. And Total Air.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back for Dennis Phillips Live. Meteorologist Allie Blake in for Dennis. And we're going to talk about one thing and one thing only today, and that's the storms that are moving through our area. I've already seen so many comments in here of all of the stuff that we've seen. I mean, we had a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust right here at the station. I was just hoping that my car's okay, but I know you guys have seen even more than that. Looks like the mothership has gone through, and I've gotten plenty of comments in the chat. I'll let you guys know here. We'll talk about it in a moment. I'm going to say some of the stuff that's going on. Dawn says it's windy in Lutz. Let me know what you guys are seeing too. If you have power, we can make sure we get things all set up. It's windy, Christine says, in Central Wesley Chapel. Deb said the wind blew her outdoor clock off the wall. Hello, Leisha. Hello, John. Big wind in Dunedin. Our hoop fell over. I hope, Christine, you guys are in an area where it's not as bad. Hey, Mary, looks like Leelman got missed. Oh, don't worry, you'll get some soon. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for portions of Hillsborough, Pasco, and Pinellas County until 7:45. I'm going to put me already and the me in the graphics, because that's really the only thing that you guys need to see right now and care about. I'm going to go back and forth. We'll talk about it. Big wind in Trinity. From Karen, thank you for letting us know. Lights out for 26,000 in Tampa. This is from the Tico site. Lifted the carport, Michelle. Michelle, where was this lifted from? Let me know. Super windy in Largo, St. Pete, Paso Grill. I think it'll come to you, St. Pete. Paso Grill actually may just miss out on it. Looks like it's moving just to the north. Hi from Homosassa. What about the concert at the amphitheater? It's moving through right now. So right now I wouldn't be out there, but give it about an hour. You should be okay at the amphitheater. So windy. I saw Dorothy and Toto fly by Madeira Beach. That's very funny. Worst thunderstorm so far this year. You know, I actually was just saying, Adriana, people are going to say that this is a hurricane because last year we didn't have anything. And this is borderline almost hurricane strength winds in some spots. A low category 1. I know with the dust, you wouldn't expect it, but Mother Nature just said, boom, here we go. We had hail in Brandon. Yes, if anyone was in Brandon and saw some of the hail, send me some stuff. I want to see it. Ethan wants to know if you think there'll be a tornado warning in Tampa. No, there has not been any tornadoes, just straight line winds, if anything. It has been crazy, crazy weather from David. It definitely feels like tornado and hurricane strength forward winds. You guys are not feeling like you guys are not in the wrong. This is exactly what's going on. Now, we are going to go ahead and get our stuff. And I got my degree from NC State, for those that someone wanted to ask in the chat. We're going to go through the graphics, and I'm going to put them full screen so you guys can see them, and I'm going to talk over them because it's important to know. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for Hillsborough County, Pasco, and Pinellas until 7:45 p.m. This storm has been strong. It has really packed a punch, and we're going to continue to see it move on through. Now, I'm going to zoom in and show you exactly what we're talking about right here. You can see across the board, this is where we've had some of the wind reports. 58-mile-per-hour wind gusts at Tampa International and at Steinbrenner Field. We also had, of course, our hail report. I'm going to move that out of the way so you guys can see what I'm talking about right here in the Bloomingdale area around 6:40 p.m. We got a few public reports of half-an-inch size hail in Brandon. That's pretty big hail. Again, power out in Riverview, Northport. Also, it was everywhere, bouncing, big storms, crazy winds in Trinity, Judy, high winds in Tarpon Springs. I know, lots going on here, guys, and we're going to stay with you. We're going to track out these storms, and I'm going to move on through and show you guys where we're looking at. I mean, look at all the lightning right now in South Tampa, across the bridges. Thankfully, it missed the Sunshine Skyway Bridge, but if you live in Clearwater, Safety Harbor, Dunedin, Oldsmar, you are getting some really heavy rain. Palm Harbor to East Lake. Looks like north of Tampa, so you get to the Carrollwood area, Northdale, West Chase, heavy rain. Temple Terrace too. And then we move up here. It looks like we just got a hail report out of Wesley Chapel. Let's see what we have going on here. Wesley Chapel, folks, if you're seeing any of it, let me know. Oh, an inch, quarter-inch size hail reported by the public in Wesley Chapel around 7:15. So we are just seeing all sorts of stuff right now in the Tampa Bay area. It has just been a mess. We only had a level 1 out of 5 risk for strong and severe storms. And most of the time, I'd say 9 out of 10 times, we don't get anything from this. Maybe one storm that's, of course, has something going on, but the rest of us, nothing. But look at all this lightning right now. On the east side of Wesley Chapel, west side of Zephyr Hills, moving over St. Joseph, Darby, Pasco, St. Leo, Dade City. Dade City, earlier this week, we had some lightning that struck some of the people out there, so please be careful. Just because the storm isn't over you does not mean that we are not seeing some heavy rain and lightning. But also look, the eastern side of Hernando County too, St. Catherine, Ridge Manor, we're seeing some rain. Also, it's starting to move over 75 just out of the county. East side of Citrus also seeing some stuff. I'm going to go back over here though, because I know my friends in Odessa, Newport Richey, Holiday, and Trinity have been wondering what's going on. You are still included in that severe thunderstorm warning that goes until about 7:45 p.m. Bayonet Point, I'd be on deck, likely coming for you. Shady Hills, Spring Lake, Spring Hill, Brooksville. If I'm calling out your community, you are getting ready to see those showers and storms. Now, I've had a couple people ask, Allie, it's like a tornado outside. Winds or gusts are almost at tropical storm strength. It's not a tornado, but you're likely going to see, if you see any damage, straight-lined wind-related damage. I'm going to check from the Weather Service right now to see if we have any updates on anything. We did get out of the Tampa Executive Airport a 72-mile-per-hour wind gust. That is crazy. Folks, you just got to think about it. That is borderline hurricane-strength winds. Hurricane strength winds, and this is just a run-of-the-mill thunderstorm. Well, wants to be a run-of-the-mill thunderstorm. Craziness, and that's just something that we're seeing right now across the board. I'm going to put my thing on it right here so you can see. Look, 72-mile-per-hour winds out of the Tampa Executive Airport at 7:05. Wow, just wow. Let me, I'm going to put this on social media real quick, but I'm going to see and type it for you guys as we're talking. Of course, though, these storms are just packing a punch. Let's see what you guys are saying on social media, too. I can respond and see what we got here. Let's see. So many comments. Thank you guys all for joining us, all 1,200 of us. We're a big group here. Pouring in Palm Harbor. Wind is blowing waves off the shore. Paul. Kurt says, what do we know? A few drops of rain in Bradenton. Liz said, we're begging for rain, but this is crazy. I know. This is insane, Liz. Nadine says, windy, lights flickered in Forest Hills. I know my partner was just telling me that at our apartment in Tampa, he thinks that lightning may have struck the building because it went down really quick. Lots of power outages. Winds have picked up in Newport Richey. It's dark. Citrus Park has been nonstop rain from Helen from the last 20 minutes. Heavy rain and winds. Christine said, let me go check outside in Wesley Chapel. Christine, do not go outside. This is not the time to do it. At the beginning, a huge branch fell between her place. Donna, oh gosh, Donna, where is this at? Let me know. My neck of the woods in Largo, The fringe, of course it always is in Largo. Nothing but non-damaging winds, Pinellas Park. Dade City, scary winds, no rain yet. Just a little bit of rain in Palmetto for Julie. Crazy winds and weird skies from Elizabeth and Dade City. Nothing in West Largo. I feel like West Largo right now is just continuing to just be away from all this stuff. Wow, what a storm moving on through. And it's crazy as it continues just to move across our area. The good thing is I do think in the next 2 hours we'll finally clear back out. But let's see what we got. St. Pete Clearwater Airport, someone said hitting 85 mile per hour. I don't think we're necessarily 85 miles per hour, but if we get the report, that would be insane. Wow. We need to type this real quick. But yeah, guys, let me know what you're seeing right now in your skies in the chat. Of course, we are still watching this severe thunderstorm warning for Pasco, Hillsborough, and Pinellas County. That'll go until 7:45 p.m. Wow. What a night. You guys thought it would be an easy Friday night. Nope. We do need rain, so we'll take it, but these storms are really just packing a punch. I want to show you guys some of the wind speeds that we've been sampling. So this is our velocity product. And what it does, you see the red right here, that basically shows us all of the stuff going on. And of course, because of it, we do have some very gusty winds. And I'm gonna sample some of the winds and then we have to roll to our first break, but we will be right back after. Let me know what you're doing in the comments. Still 7:45, but I'm gonna show you guys some of the wind speeds we have going on. I mean, you can see as I zoom out on all, 60 mile per hour is Tarpon Springs. Let's see, off the coast of Palm Harbor, 62, Newport Richey, 55. Right here in Lutz, 43, Keystone, Odessa, Oldsmar. You're also getting some very strong winds, 38 miles per hour, guys, still pretty strong. I'm gonna roll to the first break, but we're gonna still chat on social media. So my social media folks, we'll be right back. All right, friends, let's see what we got here. MK says, oh my goodness. Valerica, what's up? We just struggled to open our storm door with that high winds in Tampa. We were flying a chair in the air in Pinellas Park. Oh no, I hope you did not get hit by it. Wesley Chapel near the crates getting hammered. Yeah, it looked pretty bad. The chickens look like wet, scrawny raptors from Christina. Oh, I hope those chickens are okay. Skipped again in St. Pete. I know. We had pretty big hail in Wesley Chapel, at least pea size. Sounded like it was bigger. I hope the cars are okay. Super windy in Safety Harbor. Almost tornadic winds in Kenneth City. I mean, these winds have been so strong. Trees are down in South Tampa. Maya, you said it the best. It feels like a mini hurricane outside. I'm going to take a sip of some water, guys, and then we're going to continue to keep on rolling. These storms just packing a punch, man. As we continue to move on through, it looks like we might be back from break. So I'm going to go take a sip of water. We'll keep going. All right, now Caitlin here wants to know, because we're back from break, exactly what's going on. You guys see me here? Hello, hello, we're back. Said that. Coming up next instead. Must have hit the wrong button. Sorry about that, guys. We're back right here. Yeah, some people are sitting in their cars. Trinity is getting slammed. Lots of rain in Dunedin. Oh no, I hope your pop-up gazebo is okay. Close to Walmart, winds died down. Scary enough to find all you guys here, and thank you for being here. Nothing for St. Pete. I know. Crazy winds in Lutz. Not on TV tonight. Okay, good to know. Newport Richey near 52. I believe you said it was still coming to St. Pete. St. Pete, I think, is fine now, but look at all these wind gusts that we were looking at as I was sampling them earlier. I'm going to move back right here so you guys can see the graphics full screen, because I just think that's the most important thing to do. We're going to look in the comments, and we're also going to look at the radar, which that we're talking about. Let's see what we got here. A little windy briefly for about 15 minutes from Angie. John says it flipped his hot tub open. It's probably hot with all the temperatures that we have right now. Still raining and thunder in Northport. 4 hours. 4 hours, guys, of storms. Blew out a portion of our French and Tarpon Springs. Venice is finally getting some rain. Possible tornado in Spring Hill, not to my knowledge. It is heading off, guys, to the northwest. Windy is in Spring Hill. It's actually raining in Dennis's neighborhood. Yep. Flooding in the backyard in Dunedin. Yeah, these are some heavy rains. Connerton, Land O'Lakes, it's pouring. Trinity area, when it will end, probably in an hour or 2 hours. All right, guys, back again on all platforms as we're tracking the storm. 7-Eleven on Bayway looks like it lost its gas station canopy. Oh, interesting. We're on the Bayway as we can see it. Let me see also on here. We did get some reports of some hail in Wesley Chapel, and it looks like it was right here still, guys. Look, we might even have some hail showing up in this yellow portion right here. That's where the best chance will be, right along I-75. If you know anyone driving along I-75 from the south of San Antonio to Wesley Chapel, make sure that they are okay. We did just get a new report of a extension for our severe thunderstorm warning. That's for Hernando and Pasco, and that will go from western Pasco, western Hernando until 8:15 p.m. for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Expect damage to roof, siding, and trees. This is from the Weather Service. If they're saying expect it, you got to expect it at this point. Be careful, hunker down in your home. These winds are just no joke, guys. It has been a mess out there. Lots of thunder and rain still have power, though. Wind is Palm Harbor. Much needed. Let's see what else we got. Yes, I did hit the wrong button, Michael. I'm sorry. Yes, and we're back. We're back, guys. Tarpon 54. Pretty crappy out. I believe that. Multiple chairs flew by in Dade City, limbs down like a hurricane. Clearwater Beach. Clearwater Beach, I'm thinking that you are going to be getting the fringe right now. If not, we can zoom in really quickly. Look, it's just to the north of Clearwater Beach. It just avoided you. Crazy winds in Newport Richey. Sparky says, is that Toto? Debris hitting the roof in Palm Harbor, Autumn Woods area. I will show Brooksville for you guys right now so we can see what's going on in Brooksville. Again, severe thunderstorm warning does include Pasco, Hillsborough, Pinellas, and Hernando until 8:15. Brooksville, you are just missing the severe thunderstorm warning, and likely you will see some activity, but not that strong. Swinson, that's a tornado. Not a tornado, guys, just very strong winds. I am going out with a bang tonight. You know, Maria, yesterday I was on here feeling a little sleepy. Mother Nature said, Allie, you cannot be sleepy tonight because you got to keep the people safe. And that's exactly what I'm here to do. Keep you guys safe, watching the storms. Lots of debris hitting the roof. Please be careful, Sunny. What direction is the storm headed, Karen? It's moving to the northwest. Power is out in Holiday. No water spouts yet with this. Anyone hearing a generator ad on repeat? Shouldn't be hearing the generator ad. Should just be this. Microbursts in Palm Harbor, not that I've seen. Something once in Tampa when it will end. I think it will end in an hour or so, guys. These storms are really just moving slowly. They have such strong winds. Look at all this lightning too. Just a mess out there. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit more so we can see the storm. But look, from Palm Harbor, north of Clearwater, I will say if you are, I'm going to show you guys farther to the south. If you're in Pinellas Park, you missed it, Seminole, Madeira Beach, St. Pete, Tierra Verde, you are good. Ruskin, you are done. Waimama too. Polk County, you are also good as we're doing our little county-wide tour. Most of those showers are gone. We moved down to Wauchula, where most of the showers are not there. But look right here, guys. You can see lightning away from the storm. We've had so many lightning-related injuries. It has been a mess. And we know that this stuff will likely end very soon, but it's going to take a bit. Look here, downtown Tampa has avoided the majority of the storm now, but we still have the severe thunderstorm warning in effect just for the north of us until 8:15. It now is expired for Tampa and Pinellas. We're just in Pasco and Hernando at this point. Oh, actually, excuse me, it does include northern Pinellas, so Tarpon Springs, you're included. We'll pull that up for you guys right here. Oop, that's the precipitation rate. Give me a second, guys. Let's see if we can get right here. Okay. Anyways, severe thunderstorm warning until then. But look at all these reports that we've gotten. It has just been a mess out there. 8:15, that's when it's till northern Pinellas, Pasco, and Hernando County. That's what we're seeing. And we had half an inch size hail in Wesley Chapel, 72-mile-per-hour wind gusts at the Tampa Executive Airport, guys. Hurricane strength winds, hurricane strength force winds is 75. So it was like a mini hurricane went by, mini, sort of say. Winds were bad here in Palm Harbor like a hurricane. That's what Bobby Leo said. Let's see what else we got. Late rain in Pinellas Park, pretty overcast in Costa Rica. Countryside, I will say Countryside, it's starting to move away from you. You guys should be good. Cable came back on, finally got the much needed rain. Hey, Cruz Mike, happy you were able to see some rains. My mom did in Durham too. Daughters in Spring Hill, that's where the storms are moving, right towards Spring Hill now. I know St. Pete got skipped. Jason said Spring Hill is getting hit with pretty heavy winds. Branches are falling down everywhere. Julian said nothing right now. Clearwater Beach, Nelia, it's just missing you. You should be okay. Charity said lots of thunder in Lutz. It has been wind and rain in Wesley Chapel, Christine. Shady Hills right on your doorstep, Erica. Let's see what else we got. Tree down in the street on Harbor Hill Drive in Safety Harbor. Michaela said she was about to go on a walk and then got hit by strong winds. It is moving through West Chase right now, if you guys want to know. Oh, Laura said her power's out for the 3rd time this week. Where is that? Tell me no, Laura. What are you guys seeing? Lowry Park starting to wind down. That's good. What else do we got here? We are not on the spot tonight. We are not on the spot tonight. Brandon, it is moving through your area. You should be almost done. No rain in Seminole. Let's see what else we got. I wonder how many lightning strikes came out of the storm. I can see if I can get that for you guys here. We can sample all the amount of lightning strikes across the board. Give me just a second. Number of strikes so far, 661 in the past 30 minutes, 665. It is growing, folks. I mean, 747 with everything in this screen right now. That is a lot of lightning. And I'm sure at times, I feel like this has even gone down a bit, so it has been less. Flight diverted, TPA diverted Fort Lauderdale. Oh, really? I'm sure the airport's at a ground stop right now. Rumbling winds in Gulfport. Gulfport, you're missing it. My power's out in Valrico. Crazy and Holiday. Forecast out of nowhere. Apple weather app showed nothing. Guys, this is why you don't listen to the Apple weather app. You listen to trusted meteorologists. On social media, online, on air, we've been talking all day that there was a potential for strong and severe storms. It definitely overperformed, but the Apple weather app can only tell you what the temperature is right now. I wouldn't do it for long range forecasting. Let's see what we got. Power outage in Spring Hill. Well, it didn't make it to West St. Pete. Let's see what else we got. No drop of rain in Seminole. My Seminole friends, sorry about that. Oh no, I'm sorry that your dogs have just been so scared. It's scary out there. Lots of heavy rain in Northdale. Really bad Newport Richey. Naples got hammered. Plant City, crazy winds. Trampoline went flying. I hope you guys were able to recover that trampoline. Very windy. Carmela, very heavy winds in Spring Hill. Motorcycle almost got blown over here in Carrollwood. It sounded like hail was hitting my house in Bradenton. Grumbly clouds in Hudson. Tree fell across from us in Spring Hill. It's not fully here yet. You're right. We're going to zoom in and see all the stuff. I'm going to sample some of the winds showing up too across the board because, I mean, this storm is bringing some of the strongest winds I've seen in this thunderstorm in a very long time. Almost destructive. I mean, it is destructive. Okay, let's see. Severe thunderstorm. Let me pull up the winds. Looks like even out in the Gulf, you know, usually if we see something, I want to show you guys this. When we see little notches like that, those usually are potentially water spouts. Thankfully, we had no tornado warnings, just very strong winds with this. But we're going to stay here. At least I'll stay here till 8 p.m. to track it out for you guys if you have any questions. If not, I will keep you updated on social media. 58 miles per hour in the Gulf, excuse me. Let's see what we got here with some of the winds. 35 Dunedin, 43 miles per hour. Just some really strong winds, guys. Oh, now I'm showing up a million things. Let me clear that screen for you guys so you can see a little better. Sorry about that. Let's see if we also have any hail again showing up on the board. Looks like still if there is any hail, it is still kind of the same area near Wesley Chapel. And also just to the north. Looks like we have a new severe thunderstorm warning. I'm going to get that for you here. We're going to zoom out real quick. All right, new severe thunderstorm warning right here for, show up for me, please. Let me zoom in a little closer. That probably will help me out. All right, new severe thunderstorm warning. This includes Hernando, Citrus, and Pasco County until 8:15. We also still have one for the rest until 8:15. So these storms are continuing to move on through, guys. A lot of lightning, a lot of activity moving here. It's pouring lightning pretty fierce. Let me see what the Weather Service is saying, the reason why. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Citrus, Sumter, Pasco, and Hernando. Moving at 60 miles per hour with hail up to an inch expected. Guys, these are just so strong. 50-mile-per-hour gusts reported in Spring Hill. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Everyone keeps thinking that these are tornadoes. No, this is not a tornado. This is just straight line winds that we can see here in the Tampa Bay area. It is just a mess. Heavy wind here in Clearwater Beach. It is sunny. Still thunder and lightning out here in Valrico, east of 60. Power out in Wesley Chapel. Someone's waiting on the tarmac right now, says the plane is shaking at TPA. A mess, guys. Same at Apollo Beach, trying to leave out a PIE. Yeah, this is, you might not be able to leave out for a little bit. I know Dennis is missing all the fun. Dennis decided to give me the fun. Got nailed in Tarpon Springs. The lake is angry. Spring Hill is extreme. Branches are down. The storm's very angry. I mean, we have so many comments. About 400 of you guys here watching us keep coverage. You keep hearing repeat the same phrase. I know. I mean, sometimes it happens. Your son's on Clearwater Beach. Hopefully it's blowing over there. I see a boat looking for it in a zone of blue. What about Ridge Manor? Ridge Manor, I will zoom in and we can talk about it. Let me move on in. Ridge Manor looks like it is just to the north of you, that second half of the storm. Though I will say, though it's starting to be less lightning, but heavy rain in most of Pasco to the north of Lutz. Looks like here at the station, we're looking a little bit better here. Holiday, Palm Harbor, East Lake. Let me actually look in some of the cameras too to see if we have some activity that I could show you guys showing up across the board. Let's see what we got here. This is the look from our camera. Wow. Finally calm, at least here in Tampa. Let me see what else we got camera-wise so I can show you. From our rooftop camera, Rivergate Tower in Tampa, looks like finally starting to clear off and calm down a bit. Let me move the camera a bit. Okay, hold on one second here, folks. Look at those dark clouds just to the north of Tampa. Finally quiet near the University of Tampa. But it just was a mess all afternoon and evening. But I appreciate you guys sticking with us, staying with us. We got you covered. I'm going to check some of our cameras also that are north of us in someone wants to know St. Pete Beach. St. Pete Beach, you are okay. Let me move farther north. Spring Hill. Let's see if our camera wants to show us anything in Spring Hill. Look at that rain in Spring Hill coming on down. Spring Hill, folks, it is moving over you right now. Let's see at the airport in Tampa if we have anything. Town and Country, almost done in your community. We'll see the chat here too. Yeah, someone said they were going to the beach and they were not. Let's see what we got here. Thank you guys. Not a drop of rain here in Seminole as usual. Looks like our TPA camera is down. So most of our cameras here are off of cell phone power. So if we don't see anything, it's because the cell phone tower is out. Port Richey, you are seeing the storm right now moving through your area. Calming down now, 20 minutes of rain. Flickering in Webster. Seems all clear in Dunedin, that's good. No power still in Tampa. Kelly, where in Tampa are you? Storming in Land O'Lakes from Jackie. Dime-sized hail in Wesley Chapel from Donna. Yeah, River, you guys should be in the clear. Calm and nothing happening now in Sugar Mill Woods. Now, guys, we're going to be on for another about 3 minutes. These storms should start to calm down soon. I will be here in case you have any questions. Tampa Bay 28 Barry. That's where we have all the latest info. Thank you, guys. And we'll stay here on social media at least for the next 3 minutes. Then I'm going to give myself a quick little break. And we'll get back on it. If you guys have any pictures, videos, send them here to us. We will continue to track them on out, but still, severe thunderstorm warning for northern Pinellas, most of Pasco, Hernando County, and Citrus, and Sumter until 8:15 tonight. So these storms packing a punch. We've seen wind gusts up to basically almost hurricane strength here. And it has just been a mess, guys. I hope you guys are all okay, staying calm. Rain gauge, Ryan says, is about 1.5 inches. Power out in Spring Hill, folks. Let's see what we got. Pouring in Hudson, very windy. Guess we'll see me at 11 o'clock. Yes, you will. I'll be here. Of course, I'll be on social media updating you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys all. What's the temperature after the storm? I think most of us will be in the 70s. Finally calming down in Palm Harbor, which is great. Good downpour in Sarasota. Moving over now. That's funny that Alexa told you it would. That's why you listen to Allie and not Alexa, because Alexa said it's already over. Be safe, guys. Polk County, you're already done. The storms are moving through. I'm going to see if some of the winds are starting to calm down a bit. But yeah, these storms are just really packing a punch. If there happens to be a tornado warning, guys, I will be on and I'll be here with you guys just in case. But in the meantime, we are going to make sure that you are safe. I'm going to keep you updated on air and on socials. Flooding in portions of Newport Richey. Holiday, Florida, moving over you now, should start to calm down soon. Getting spicy here in Royal Highlands. Of course, guys, coming down in the bluffs along the intercoastal. We'll keep you updated on social media. But yes, winds here. I'm going to give you an update on power outages too. Oh my gosh, I thought that was thunder for a second here. Something moving in the station. More rain coming into Bradenton potentially, but we are going to continue to track these showers and storms moving through, guys, if they stay severe. I'm going to pause off for a next little bit, give you guys a little break. I'll keep you updated online, though. Thank you guys for staying with us on Dennis Phillips Live for tonight. Thank you.